my own pocket money. 47 constituencies, me chini baby, the ma MPP shares ye, Obiani can Agyapong dim free Mudobo can Agyapong, the number Pianica. Me bekan ne actually Obia wa, the ma MPP shares no, I shan't say, ya boa dom we are no chama, won't be wa crab, a friend Andy. Who say a boa Bawumia office was squat, and you could see a corner man Pumao, only a woman organizer. Party mpanifo bebre ho asema mo beka kire me ni se ekuo na maboabo anu nyina yen kambom yen ne BV24
edey
test identifiable groups no yen change din no ne mfa Bawumia din nya da bai anto so BV24 BV24 movement for Bawumia 2024 nti omo ka sanam si na ekuo a ya boabo adoma no aka 2 months ne ya da bai ya kotoa wonim de nti omo ka sa no say identifiable groups leaders no kombe free omu no mo logistics omu niema omu de bekwa akoye campaign omu de ayre be ama omu ntino cheso omu de omu bu omu sabe agimifo to maboabo adom no awie nti mo famla na yenya de be enkodi nti mo change ni nya ni BV24 so omu na be Bawumia na so omu na ye coordinators a omu da ko ni nyina de be ano nam so da bi antwe nti ye bedru fie no ye platforms no master ti yi omu free so identifiable group platform no mu create BV24 de ena mpanifo no ko support omu including former regional minister, including one to me, Aya Dutum, and Panifonia, Omoko support to BV24, and Namanamo Bakana Japodin, number Tramoka, Omoko support to BV24, no, BV24 Colanchi Omuko, our Ratri Park, any part 200 Kromania. Yichromu, Omoko, yes, you're quite so Mokolanchi Omudiano. Only baby Cromunia Nipako, Yan Kofuyan, Mosanam, at the list, airfairly, na 2 months, ya dear campaign. Other than 2 months now, can you go to a baby? I have pimps who could do no. Mon Shelly, there's me, no Munya Jumano, never good results in the bay, Emre, and no course division. Division. Yeah, Dominic. Don't me from my own packet. And that's what the Romania to me, 100 Cromania. I mean, yes, I video now. And so, and Nona, I do to Mokoye, and Nona, Samuel Mensa Mokoye, and Nona, and Mevan Sam Pennyphone in I the bay, a coy. A drew your deal with Omang in the bay, Mama.
Just within the party,
within the party, division, the Kranoma Cosuno from Cratch, so most of them work in a Japon. Tama Mutiti a bad, not in a Japon. Tama Mudi Sansam Huawei, not in a Japon. Tama Moya Sansam Fuway, not in a Japon. Martin Quasia, some say, Namasona Mudi in a Japon. Most of them are catching a Japodi. Me say, me imam, me nyet mala misaka kami imam. As soon as me see, I'm a koya misala. Yes, me imam. Me a deputy chief imam.
Who lead the congregation?
Yes, that is a brought half under congregation. Go to Kukum as soon as I'm a deputy chief imam. Mincha contempo. Oh, be our better baby. Oh, be walking a Japodi. Number be pianica. I'm telling you, never be pianica. Say any panel. Or walking a Japonia, some Quasia Samuel Mudiano, not a Japan hobby. Other thing I heard, Moja, I said me, Makoto Kamono, Namide identifiable groups for Petro Mama Mudi, and so Mama Midi, Yabuabo, Dominan Wavi, Momo logistics, and Francoya Juma. Ye video black, over 20 times. If you come on T-shirt, can I have problem? T-shirt, 2 bosses, no, the bread.
Sabrina and this one in America, so much is in soften.
2 bosses in this one, when on the Maya, over 20,000 list way, young Coachamasa list way. 2 boxes. Just a muti too, so muti too badly, Senabaya, just a woman who company and get a bay, Yamunti and Tito mu badly. Within the party. And the idea mind people lose, you know, last minute, you know. Division to identifiable groups when say and Pennyphone you imagine say apart from who pay apart from ministerial position mudi you a free year name Pennyphone na corner na say identifiable groups see can no me baba yan san the bay and ni and the man party no good crap and yema nya bi na msa tum botom koto Mr. Bushi outreach na me ka identifiable group that's nya the moment entram ni ngura krase and no kra say MPP mu obi number bi na oka se kena Japan na mo mudi ntwa nyambe tua ne ka obi number bi na oka se omo bufu ye so omo ko NDC omo na MPP din ntwa nyambe tua omo ka se obi number bi na obo kena Japan din a ene se ye hu ye before 2020 elections obeka ya ema na do de twen John Dramani mama mu no na ye makakra bi na esa afei nso sɛ wobɛkae a saa time no ɛne yɛlusu many parliamentarians ɛwɔ parliament ɛma no kɔyɛ 137 ɛma sɛbe brekyire bɔ MPP ɛhyɛ aseɛ wɔ hɔ na ɛsɛ ɔkɔ parliament koraa ne ɛne NDC akɔko atipɛnkorɔ saa bere no mu na speakership position ekodi baabin deɛ bɛyi nsɛm nti ɛma yɛn immediately after election no identifiable groups no video no wɔ hɔ mema ɛmeyɛ kɔɔ yɛn mpanimfoɔ no hɔ yɛ drafty petition ɛkyerɛ nneɛma no a ɛnam kwan so a ɛbobɔ yɛ dɛbɛyi ɛba no saa video no wɔ hɔ ne yɛ lose that was 2020 so after 2020 elections no party ne pa badwakuo ɛde onimonyamfoɔ yɛ asafo manfo ɛtoa no so ɔmo nyɛ thorough investigation ɛnhwɛ deɛ nti a anka brekyire yɛ abɔ yɛ do yare ne nso so na ɛnyɛ deɛ yɛbo ɛdɛbɛyi ɛpɛ because ɔman no kyekyere no ɛyɛ 3 arms of government judiciary, the legislature, and the executive. And this auto abana when you're president. Now uko omo shemrano mlashe bejom hono. And you may be to toya. Like I said, how be back. And this is speakership position kurano e kodi babe ho. Now for majority and manuality, who disparity and our distinction and our differences are exist. Chesamunya strong our parliamentar. Ebeha mumam penino. Enti ye kyerɛ nneɛma ama saa nneɛma na de bɛyi asi
mo de gu kratas
ya de gu kratas so ye verification oh video no wɔ hɔ ɔmo yi video ni bi na ɛna me bɛbobɔ ye ha bas ɔda bi ɔnyi de pampers bowl ma no saa ta na COVID-19 ti de aha ibo ma no nose mask yes onyi no ɔnhwɛ saa video no ɔbɔhwɛ nose mask bowl ma no very good ɛhɔ na ye draft saa petition no ɛna ye de call Flagstar House straight. Nana do His Excellency.
Direct.
And you call Fremont Pale, and you call Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, so many a penny for.
Yes.
Naminia Bra de Bass a call and cry de crata your cautious penny for Nsemuno, and pennyphony be Munia cum, ye fring crabedru Kumasano, dear party phony be dear Tamano.
Kumasi and Uncle.
Said and cry any pennyphony baby such as a emphatasa your wall. Yeah, you can see in your video for the moment. Shama.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah.
Mr. President, my
Signed, sealed, and released, and others are campaigning for. It's like the leadership of NPP. The thing is campaigned in the spirit. See, delivered to Kennedy, Agyapong. Many will come and it will happen. So, what about what this prophet is saying? Am I seeing with your eye? I can't contest what they see. So they are seeing right. But at the end of the day, Kennedy, Agyapong, it has been negotiated already. Signed, sealed, and released, and others are campaigning for. It's like the leadership of NPP. The thing is campaign.
What are you telling me today? NPP need to. That is why our policies and my party for we are not taking care of the party people. Your people have sacrificed themselves with the hope. You are still giving jobs to NBC against your own people. Our people are so down. Disappointed. Very, very disappointed. So soon we have forgotten where we're coming from and how NBC treated us. Hey, you can't demoralize your supporters like that. I don't know if who MPP know about power? We are thankful. Is that what you are telling us? Is that what you are telling us? Lord of mercy. You don't understand loyalty. You don't understand loyalty. We are so disloyal to our people that helped us. Why? Don't you? Sir, Onipana now 8 years, he qualifies. He has all the credentials.
I know they are good. You can advocate for.
Yeah, so, what are you telling me today? NPP need to. That is why our policies and my party for we are not taking care of the party people. Your people have sacrificed themselves with the hope. You are still giving jobs to NBC against your own people. Our people are so down. Disappointed. Very, very disappointed. So soon we have forgotten where we're coming from and how NBC treated us. Hey, you can't demoralize your supporters like that. I don't know who MPP know about power? We are thankful. Is that what you are telling us? Is that what you are telling us? Lord of mercy.
yɛnti kasa bia yɛnti yɛtena se na yɛhwɛ bia yɛhu ne sɛ ɛtoa so a Honorable Ken no ɔyɛ potential flag bearer ade ma yɛmfi yɛntena se na yɛngu ne ho fi yɛbɛre so
abusuafo no nso abɔ apan sima aduanan baako ɛwɔ Ghana Asante man ɛda ɛtɔso du miensa medin ɛde Shaibu Lasisi yɛyɛ production no ɛde free Ghana kan studio ane yɛde ɛbrɛ mu nto baabi obia no memo akɔ aba ɛmo aba atenase ɛnɛ enkomo bebre ofie unum sɛ yɛtenase sɛ ya on Solid TV channel no enkomo a ɛfa the New Patriotic Party ho teach you how to project the image, the good image of Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong eno ane yafa ɛde ato yɛn so me sɛ Kennedy Agyapong no wakɔ akɔ sɛ abedua si hoi ɛso ɛwɔ mfaso bebre ana nnua nyinaa mframa bɛka agu fam enso ɛbɛka abedua yɛte akura asɛm hu sɛ mframa fa ama bɔde atutu oduma tutu wawa tutu onyina tutu ɛma abedua nso tutu da enti nnua nyinaa ɛbɛkɔ fam na aka abedua yɛsan so ba abedua emfaso ɛwɔ so no ɛyɛ bebre obenya enwo obenya adwonwo adwehon no krampo no yɛde soja ubenya praye ubedi bi badwuno kenten be sa timi ade na ha no krampo ede asoja praye free mu ba me se bibia kura na yese we kwa de aya beten ye toto fom a yenya nsafufu enya petashi free mu eno da nchen a yese bibia kokrampo no ye benya akokono na bia beda na asomodwe na afenso no ne last godogodo krampo no domo na ni dua na kaza so asaye manual enti abedua de eso mfa so saa na Nyankopon aye Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong na uyo obi nso a opese odo nsaka Kennedy Agyapong Nyankopon begu anim ase na eno na dei na ya nigisem edema Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong eno na dei na Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong ne ho kani ma me Christian Agyapong the first lady in making ye bo ana ekopiem e wa Asante Mampong na ne nya ne sem Asante Mampong hene nanse na ofura ne ntoma mu ne tentemu eno na den na abusuafo na tenase na o masi da alaso masi gina da ye be kata na achi kura kwara Asante Mampong eho ana ma me Christian Agyapong ofiri ti Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong kan no ho e mo nkoma abusuafo no hyede ene da akna enti on our way back no ana call no the most important and the most sweetest call every America New Jersey the Essex country eba yesen Anas'S $18 million no afon ababeka $500 na akai me asemi a esiye yese abrantie bi ano namfo ehia ano se opapa fidie ekoyi abuburo na abuburo ne kese etise ano me se masa oboa abuburo ne kese and abuburo wonso ni so ono se eyese ano me se masa oboa teso oyese teso eyese ana ebedu so say yes say ya de ye abuburo say na ne kase etie meteso a anyi saa na Anas'S sika na ekoyeye from 18 million na tete ya babedu $500 na won experts edi nkomo ma sa mo kan say Anas'S $500 no obetua mu tax na otua mu tax a ebeka be say $350 na $350 and no $500 kwampo no and no nipa o mo pledge say o metua sa sika no no me bebre me kwa me pledge say metua bi me kasa na da tadu say atwi sika $500 na me sa mensa mo so etua apia mensa mo tua sika and no nipa no mo tua $500 no and me kasa Honorable Ken ma menye less no na ka menyi sika na fanto because he said abafu amobia etua bi na ensam no ye be komu na ya ma Ghana for atia say if there's a particular man to watch out for, if there's a particular man a Ghana for, to bow down our head in shame. Nian can't say, and yen central Juma and yen Ghana nemum, and yet time and a tiny partner the yen central Juma. And now, no, on that faithful Tuesday, I dare Wednesday. Now, all the social media, all the traditional media, because they've allowed themselves to be deceived by Anas'S multimedia EIB despite Media General, name them. BBC, million judgment. And I told you guys, say, that was the jury's verdict that was being read by the judge. Now, can Amana Koshi say, because Anas'S na now going to say, oh no. What the gun and some for it got to a point when President Kufuor Anas'S Butum, Vice President Dr. Bawumia Butum, the late Amisata Butum, the late J. Mills Butum, John Dramani Mahama. Yes, ye Uncle Anas'S Butum, and your honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong Japan. Now, Sebi Kennedy Japan or your Bema. He is the only person what mean Anas'S are come from crane to crank. Now, and Anas'S only Kennedy that face so our Ghana what before. One Kennedy that face so our America what before. It's ever call Russia and ever call UK and I for being never call. And there be a catch am saying Ghana for our Sedebia. I was an honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong Japan and a Bonabaso near Danasi. And Anas'S no so one in a nim. Anas'S a quack in a nim at $500. Have you seen how cheap Anas'S has become? The value of Anas'S is now $500. Anas'S or qua America hono because of say he went there to look for money, and that is $30 million. Tell her you bet me multiplier kwa do $90 million. And Anas'S says I don't know. Say you say on one supporter cry now so one supporter ko $90 million. But America for not say oh Anas'S oh boy just $500. The New Jersey court actually Anas'S said, oh boy, your value is $500. You don't value up to even $100,000, $200,000, or $2,000. You don't even value up to $1,500. Now Anas'S, obisa one Anas'S, or compare or compare justice. Justice is not Anas'S in anymore. What $18 million? You catch one run on Bunkwa, Anas'S could be run on. Now Abusha for ye be call and summon eso. Message also unsubscribe. Ne share link no. Ne di won komoche unia. So tell a friend to tell a friend about Solid TV. Likes no ewo form. Mo amugina so mo dooso. Likes no ewo form. Me say mo nko like na me ntoa so. Ene dem munti na maba. Me ne Austin ye especially edition we are say me pet dropping. Edema Austin or because be out no emutwe. And he said mo boa me na me boa mo because ene no na me ma say maintenance but there called I was me tenase. And mo amon share link no na mo like page no. Say atiefo be ka no ma share no so a. Ano abaka di kwa me Agyapong Japan. Ene Anas'S ensensem ya no. Na abusuafo yi Kennedy Agyapong enya ne kun anokoko ye. Eye President Kufuor ni MPP. Ana omo say Anas'S akwakonya aban ni video a President Kufuor first time. Na baabi a Anas'S di ade ne kono. So man nye obi obetima fight Anas'S ya Anas'S anye unpopular. An we obegu MPP ene President Kufuor amamuo. Enipa mienu ane ba MPP ni President Kufuor trim. Chama wuntumi ene honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong. Ana omo say chama wuntumi so nya facts ne say den won't be present facts no because one mo amunim chama wuntumi say ositie. Then why Kennedy Agyapong and what the financial muscles one na wotimi e fight Wayomi one etimi hu say a 51 million judgment debt be ani kwa say Wayomi deserve no omutua one na ma isofoton RG anyone Jida Emma NDC be looking unpopular. So if you want someone to fight Anas'S, no any other person in the MPP but Kennedy Agyapong. And honorable Ken or Donny Party, President Kufuor Obunu. And honorable Ken started saying, or gather information upon information. And was started saying, who watches the watchman? Now before then, no, now Anas'S at the video bar how Ghanaians cherish Anas'S. Say Ghana for a boo Anas'S. They let J. Mills can say he's going to use the Anas'S system to fight corruption. Nana Dankwa Kufuor can say he's going to use the Anas'S principle to fight corruption. But it took a certain and a particular man that honorable king the Japan who said beyond the Ghana man penia or more a praise Anas, there's something wrong with Anas. The methodology, then I'll take the fight to Anas. Honorable king start here. Chairman Sabos Wina Casa King the Japan open to Kahunu. Emma Ken can't check Chairman Sabos said. So also video be check Chairman Sabos ni didn't now you know ubijai. And Anas started here. Who watches the watchman? And revelation started back a month for Anas Agyapong Sase. Could you imagine say Anas be can't tell say judge ni entimi ento wachi. Judge ni ntimi to aponche. Judge ba kwa Nasem ya me ya UP dairy. So hwe ma na nwumre ya. Me start me nsem twa adwuma. Na me report from the Mamponte Magistrate Court. How no a judge. While rising kakranka that a magistrate court the ni pay wa Agyapong ebedu high court how no kwa Agyapong. Na Anas de ne say one who din nkoma no de ade ama say ya ma de say je kotoro ho wa capture so galabo say sabi preduasa ebi mo nwene no before say won church wa asemu no na Anas ama court of public opinion a crucify and tu bako ko judge anim na ho ye na hi akwada da na Anas ade obeye no me see and me am some trofo me from one by one church mu say there's no judgment, this is the jury's verdict that was being read by the judge obeti there be and am famra ana honorable ken a man to kan so de kwa Anas so ana Anas e de asem e call Ghana court second the Japan adifemu no ana judge ne say Anas, you are not practicing investigative journalism, but you are practicing investigative terrorism. We are investigative terrorists. We are extortionists. We just free man for we blackmail man for and the booty Anas. And Anas want to say, I know maso at the court. Hey, Anas ne question take case no. The said video I say question take say Akufo-Addo and the Bawumia show mubutom no. Anas ewie or charge $150,000 from Kwasi Nyantakyi. Kwasi Nyantakyi wait for $100,000. Say menje. And Anas wo videos a owie ye call bargaining na omutu aka Anas anyisa video no. And a Ghana for a heli Anas. First so trust Anas so be video. Now you busa say daddy Anas video no udi wo Anas be video na judge for L2 esa na lawyers custom for group a man for ni mas poto but Anas ma sam no so ekwa America Anas call ye no Anas eko pay sika wo se Canada Japan e wa Japade bebre wa America ento bia o kan cha me say Anas ankwa akopɛ sika na ɔkɔ akopɛ se yen claim din no Anas say Canada Japan e wa Agyapade bebre e wa America ana mo ma asɛm no so ana mo set up a jury ɛna mo dika ba ba chechi ma kyerɛ mo and the jury ne verdict no ɛna judge ne be kan ye and there was an element say the judge gave them a specific work to do, an instruction. So omon congress indeed can Japan or defame Anas. So what defame Anas there, then they should discuss about actual damage. Some fact what defame what the damage for Anas. So what damage Anas we are. The judge did not instruct them to discuss about the punitive and the compensation or compensatory damages. You can't punitive when they say. In fact, can the Japan what defame Anas. Na ken ene somewhat I can. Ye book the Japan ka amana can say next time no on ko defame obi. And the compensatory damage ene say. Anas adwuma no ye Tiger IP ano bosom no nya sika sei no hwe nipa sei okopa adwuma sei can the Japan defame masa adwuma ni nyina bon ente engi sa sika we mfama no as compensatory a compensation. That's what we call the compensatory damages. So Adia boy and say the jury didn't follow the judge's instruction. After discussing the actual damages, they went ahead to discuss the punitive and the compensatory damage. A hoda Kende Agyapong meka asem chemasa. Oh, we are a pesika. Kende Agyapong lawyer ko fa no. Ye kan lawyer waji di bronia. Oh, dear Samu say yes. Say ya. Kende Agyapong lawyer no. And that money be up be honorable Ken Triama no. I say, Masa, sika ofia. En kura nsu anajo. Ana oni sika na say mo ede emme. And why mo ka asem na and abujan for the omu nyina say. Anas'S yes no evidence bi o. But jury no. And some Anas'S ede koye no. Was sick in the Agyapong a politician, a very influential politician. One Anas'S in a fight corruption. And the Kende Agyapong a corrupt or a part of the corrupt system. And until the Kende Agyapong person of no fight corruption no. Na Kende Agyapong a will fear or will see plan or will say e ko yi ni natural jury no. And this a Kende Agyapong e kasa na jury no must mu tiase. And the ya must sidebar no ma ko judge no na judge na kwa ko wuri ebu na abo tia Kende Agyapong lawyer ebu se na abo tia jury no. Anas'S. And on Thursday, ana me through Ankifi, emi ati asene me nua bema abe ku be ati asese. The jury has awarded an $80 million against Kende Agyapong. But a kwan bi demo ye be fam edi apie. A kwan no say they've discussed something the judge didn't ask them to do. That's the punitive and the compensatory damage, you know. And Tuesday, and a jury in the verdict, you know. Or me can ye. Judge ni can you pe. And an honorable Ken lawyer can say, my lord, you can't enter this judgment. Mark my word. Or say, my lord, you can't enter this judgment because one, you do not ask them to talk or discuss about the punitive and the compensatory damages. Brody lawyer, Ghana ha. And a lawyer sorry catch judge say, Lord, you can't do okay. Hey, was scandal the court no? And judge ni kwa be jina so ebuatia no. But broni eye broni. Ano yes and yen ko fra jury mra. Na on dismiss wo mo. No mo to asem no so. Ano say omo file motions for either some mistrial na Anas'S lawyer no. To see say Anas'S lawyer can say, but this is curable. Ni enkiyar ho na ka ho na omunje $80 million na enkodi. Na mama ka asem cho me say ewiase pesika. Because that lawyer na o kan say wa hu se tokwa bi da ho no ye be fa wa pie no ano no aso sa call recommend another lawyer also ye higher than him. I also ni masem di pa. Ano so buy. I don't say, I can't. You are not even going to pay even more than $500. And I can you mean it or say yes. Ni said in the New Jersey, no, na Supreme Court, a ruling in 2022 say defamation damage, be actual damage, be no, and what said about $500. And you know, mistrial, no, we are not going for the mistrial again. TMO. The awatiti and had a make assemblation. We are not going to fight for the mistrial again because one, shall call fighting for mistrial and that's but in our favor. The everybody said this jury, yeah, this mess on Modiano, near constitute a new jury. Yeah, constitute a new jury. We don't know what they would also come and do. They can come and do worse. Now, when they be all fighting for the mistrial, then you will talk to me that has said. America, New Jersey, Supreme Court said actual damage be no bet me more than $500. Yanko hit no. And a lawyer no. I pay cases upon cases, pay cases upon cases. And the kwa face so enula. Woman that didn't face you ya. Anas'S that way. Keja. But ebi say oh, me and you about Sikano and the moment they are what they court against Kende Agyapong they say Ken or the famous Anas'S. Mama can't say about Chemo. Oba Ghana, the bylaws at Asokore Mampo in Kumasi is different from the bylaws in Kemi. America for Emranko and the Ghana for some Mranko. emra na dance Kende Japan e de call Ghana court wa omoji tu mu say indeed these are evidence just Anas here blackmailer where as extortionist no we say there America for say before so bet make say obi abokro no obi ase no just a court to a convict and as a court to convict on that crime no. And so they were not interested in the evidence that came to Japan at the court, you know. And a maso and a water say oh we are the defame and they $500 quay. Now credibility ben now why defame. And Tisikada ya the man national. Yes, say some now crowd hard journey. And yes, sir, a seasoned journalist like Anas'S obi a waji din to say Anas'S na ya defame BBC journalist, Joy FM journalist, TV3 journalist, Peace FM journalist, Al Jazeera journalist, Fox News journalist, Voice of America journalist. Ni ya defame wa $500. Nsi wa ewi aso ho. Shewifo wo baby o mutabu me ametabu metaka wa say asu a enya nipa ebe fa no na nyankopon amasa asu na adane bonka ana wo pre a uto jam adwembon so ba akuatim a otonwum na mebusa mo say eno na $500 no ebetuma twa ne plane ticket back to even Ghana anad bese sa liso wo yesu buka semo edi fi Ghana mo kodi Anas'S ma Anas'S omo plane ticket aye ne ka ene yesi Anas'S lawyer wayira Anas'S pampe say asem no say na uni asem ana $500 si yesa take kwa $350 me percentage wo mu say oso pesiketu am ka ma ne Anas'S America ho ba bi esi a ho no aye dene e de ama no na ewiase se o se wafo nyina ho nkyere o mo na nkwa nuku senti a wahwe obaye senti na onya baabi emfa baabi Anas'S akwakudu no na enna ebra judgment ne ebaaye no ebi kwa se eyo mo daye na de be ka me se hwe me da bia no me pe no kre sabi asema enye no kre no me kanchiro asema da Kende Japan na asema nye da maka oh ya je $8 million etua no obetua obenya etua but na me say mo ntwen enye no but some Ghanaians didn't believe in what I was saying and no afu nani abie na na ebedu woro Honorable Ken and abusuafo no those say we were in black the entire man who video say me na da bia me kura camera etwa no man who video no and na in fact ye nyame aye enye sika na ye Honorable Ken ko tua no but Kende Japan a fight Anas'S adinsu nkunim because indeed say na Ken a defame Anas'S ampa Anas'S wo case a abusuafo ka they would have given Anas'S a compensatory damages. They would have awarded a punitive damages against Kende Japan. When I say a master $500 a pop and the also mami video na buy ya na Honorable Ken enra mo am say Kende Japan also me nyame no enra nyuma we dey also we dey enra aduane fato nche enra buy na ke say abusuafo say kan no babam video na Honorable Ken mo na omo ye dey omo to nyame nyum da nyame ase because ase Anas'S no kana ma Anas'S wuso yo bia na ene Anas'S akoyi ni max at just $500 Anas'S max ya ode butu ni ti wo che ayi comfort na nado so koko Anas'S akoyi max just for $500 titama no yesi form no na obia Honorable Ken man for ye ke obia hu de that Mr. Alfred Obin the former MP for Bibia we also be quite Amson Esa the producer Mazi the car dealer na Minia Hamza so de Jan channel and after Ghana man hene was on the oye Ghana man hene onye sabi obi hene Ghana man hene na da Costa no Ghana man hene one the odi ne hene Ghana enti Ghana man hene no omunya na no anaja omu him handkerchief o Kende Japan so no Kende Japan akon di nkunim You say what defame Anas? Who is Anas? Now us say video na cost what demon so say and should be ready. Now they are to so na men kobo messing me ba honorable Ken lawyer nankasa no a grantee interview me bon acho and me no na etna say and ye pese asemu ye charity a abusia for say solid TV message so subscribe to solid TV channel na what do nkomo so ache unu me say mon like page on say no honorable Ken boss steps ni na no cause obia ni age and I just say Ghana and na di nkunim say ama Anas we e dia de opportunity and na president Kufuor ni Anas President John Dramani Mahama enima Anas the late man's enima Anas obeba onima de akatenati say bomb na shemo say de na shemo and na Ghana police for e protect Anas eche any other person abusa mama nkobo mo chance ni bi message bi mrana ye ntoa enkomo so we say the quiz Jan say I watch you live from Takrade me da se pa Shaibu I want you to come and energize Takrade I'll come one day Rajo say good evening Shaibu me nua ba me da se John Eshe was say let can be Ken I could see Abdul is it Araf Abdul was say who won the case? Can Agyapong won the case? And I'll say Bonnie Godfrey said no can no vote. Rajo say let can be Ken. Rajo say Akwa Shaibu me da se pa bodybuilder for Ken TV or say hello Shaibu and Rajo say what God cannot does not exist. Okay. Lunumba upon was say watch you live from Bronx, New York. And Kennedy Ba Eva say hello Ken family. Kennedy Ba Eva say let Ken be Ken. Mavis, our precious president Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, Rajo say shame on Anas. Daniel Lati or say let Ken be Ken. Philomena Mensa or say good evening Shaibu. Jonathan Asara say let Ken be Ken. Shaggy Polo or Shaibu, I'm watching you live from Wisconsin. No weapon formed against Kennedy Agyapong shall prosper. Let Ken be Ken. Hashtag Francis Beck was say I've been waiting for today's show because of what I did not go to work. Because I did not go to work today. Okay, me da se pa. And I was a bodyguard for Ken. Was say Ken George Kwabena Ofori. Or say no Ken, no vote. Honorable Kennedy, untouchable. Isaac Odum. Or say Ken will surely come. Michael Shaibu, you are too much. Keep it up. Prince Agyapong was a shameless Anas was waiting for the money to complete his glass factory. Ofui Waboka. Samson tell you say Ken is Ken. Rajo say Shaibu, you are too much. Rajo, you also too much. Every day you also watching me. You are too much. Mommy na was hello Shaibu, how are you? Mommy, I am very good. I'm grateful too. Rajo say no Ken, no vote. George Kwabena Ofori or say Anas remove the beast and collected 350. You see your smoothest level. Fortina Amponsa or say God is good and lovely. Okay, Anna James Houston or say wow, thank God. Fortina Amponsa or say Honorable Ken Edi Nkunim or say in fact I'm so happy and proud of Honorable Ken. Naomi Asoma or say showdown Anas. I fear Nyamedo or say God has listened to our prayers. For Sinamposa or say good job done. Guys, keep it up for update. Margaret Asante or say in God or say if God be for us, no one can fight against us. All games channel or say let can be Ken. Collins Bempa or say enemies are not God. Jabs Media or say the next president. Deborah Ahin or say we thank God. Joas or say hey comfort Nana Dosokoko Arone Yao Anas. Kennedy Ba Eva say Ken all the way. James Ata Efa or say I like Shaibu too much. Mr. James, I also love you too much. And I say let my father be Ken. Rose Gamere or say Ken the honorable soul. Or say Ken the untouchable soul. Who God bless, no one cares. Evangelist Abrifa, praises be to God. You've also good job, Shaibu. NEC, as it Tongnidi, What's it in can we trust Abushafo? These are some of the comments. Also, my video no and that my sound no na yenkuti ebra honorable Ken. You could see the first lady in making Mami Kiss in a Japan picture. And at the Costa there, and now your man kwana kese on to heaven. And you could see and penny for that to do say appear mensa. And no. And no, like Sunday, dear, cannot come to collection. Hand, Mr. Brefo, and let me say, Mr. Brefo, with the new to tell me, and video, and video number.
We have an anchor that is self-ascension. Why the fast into the rock which cannot move. In the silence of your arms, in the storms of life, when the clouds of hope, their wings of light, when the strong tide waves, when the cable straight, when your arm of friend, we have an anchor, we have an anchor that keeps us soul, self-ascension, while there is no room, casting to the rock, we cannot move, grounded firmly in the Savior, for the day why we also, and walk up my head, while praying in the moon, if I was in Anas'S, crying with us, and don't have me, why did you toss? Come on, and walk up my head, while praying in the moon, if I was in Anas'S, crying with us,
It's not time for prayer. It's not time for prayer.
Captain of Israel's host and guide all who see the land above. Be thy shadows we abide the clouds of thy protecting us. Our strength, thy grace, our rule, thy word, our endless glory of. Verse 2. By thine unerring spirit led, we shall not in the desert stray. We shall no full direction need, nor miss our providential land. We shall not be led there. We shall not
Abushia for that is the na ekoso ewo honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompe Agyapong efi ebra eba se na judgment ne aba abonte no na ade omu nyina enso ene se court no ewule no aba abonte ne except aba abonte mahu na osen fato so na me boso emamo. You could see said na me catch him said there wasn't a judgment. Ana omu said there was a judgment no. Anas'S any Kevin Taylor or man to me and produce any document. A free court to Obano. The jury verdict and I'm going to try by beer or Modena Bontine. Now, who here we say document na Austin Ediatosono was say the Superior Court of New Jersey Law Division, Essex County, and a docket number and Edasi and here. And Utia was saying. Or say blah blah blah. If you say this matter having okay, Anas'S Anas'S plenty versus Kennedy Agyapong and Frederick Asamoah defendants. Was say this matter having been brought before the courts upon application by Cornell Foley LLP and Baselin PA attorney for defender Kennedy Agyapong defendant for an order molding the jury awards, and the court having considered the matter, the submission of counsel and the argument of counsel, if any, and for good cause showing, or say, it is on this 12th day of May 2025, order that defendant motion is hereby granted, and order that the total jury awarded $18 million is hereby molded to $500. Order that a copy of this order shall be served upon all parties within 7 days of the day of order. Abushafo. Ni tietia ne tenteni nyina ne se Anas'S ka akwa $18 million na etise no. Afon ababe kitikiti sei. Anas'S. Said Anas'S odidi efie bebra no. Was it call you $1.5 million at the Akoto private jets? Now the beer sort to feel America. A month for an Anas'S, I promise some more musicano. And no more tears say me. Can the Japan a shutty or more dreams down? Now, as some see you know, Abushan for Anas'S, you're a hope papa. Now, members home. Now, me pase ko Kevin tell a video ever. Yanko tie Kevin tell a video. Me say Kevin tell a baby impedance but me pese me dey nyina so ebe kan asem chemo. Ti us is a video na ready am. Now me say Kevin tell a video no na me mfa eme kan asem enche. Yen the video ba.
Nyina yehu the AC Kennedy Agyapong a lose case against the Anas'S. Defamation case Anas'S the botia Kennedy wa America no $18 million and counting. The hwe no wan hwe bedu $90 million no. Until we are waiting to see say Anas'S be activated 90 million a year action na. A 90 million action no. So far there Kennedy and the Ghana for nyina ehunu kure no. Ye nyina yehu the AC Kennedy Agyapong a lose case against the Anas'S. Defamation case Anas'S the botia Kennedy wa America no $18 million and counting. The hwe no wan hwe bedu $90 million no. Until we are waiting to see say Anas'S be activated 90 million a year action na. A 90 million action no. So far there Kennedy the Anas'S ka $18 million. Odoba Ghana Sikema 280 million Ghana cedis. Odoba tete Ghana Sikema 2.8 trillion Ghana cedis. Sa sikano opesa ohunu physicala. Bidieka efri fosu eko dien eye praso. Sa bidieka sa 14,000 ayahye sika wom. Yesi onfani nyina 14,000. Ofasa skedi nyina koma Anas'S arim yaw Anas'S.
And it said, Judge, In our initial findings, we awarded $18 million and a breakdown
abusuafo sa opama aboa no se wanche na ana wanto aboa na o se aboa no ho bon ena Anas'S na mo se a one na okwa akọ clear ne ho aye clear ho asem na Kevin Taylor mo kan ho asem wo se court see and Kennedy enko tua $18 million and fama Anas'S. Now there's something that Anas'S bet me activate on lawyer bet me activate as can me kwa do $90 million. And Kevin Taylor say so the bag gun is camera ba pack here aye bidie ka ten satan na defamation calculation na mo calculate. Now, you went there for money. You went there for money. And you've gotten the money. You've gotten $350. You've gotten $500. You deducted tax here. $350 now the coffee. Then I may be Kevin Taylor and Anas'S said $350 no. Say see no or calculate here. A better BDA car, Anas'S a better tico, Anas'S a better VIP. First, na $90 million, $80 million. So say, all the bag guns come out. 1 trillion. There. And now, okasa o parking the car mo. A baby dear car better free akwa simfosu. And ye busa say, sa $350. Another $500 now. Anas'S your tax oma. Ebeka $350 no. And net or calculate here. Ebe tikoma. Anas'S ebe Highland nama. Ebe Land Cruiser ma. Anas'S ebe sakrima, ebe motoma. Anas'S ebe nkura car ma. You say talk is cheap. Anas'S tima dada Ghana for. Say ononya judgment debt $80 million. Na sebi mpede sam. Broni bay na adwene da ho a obeji $80 million so. Ede free bibini o de ama na yonko bibini. Edi sa adwene we nyina you people you guys didn't reason. Now I'm call America archives mu. Anko busa say defamation cases do say and even yaji if you got $3 million. E dia mo bisa on fanko. Kase kende Japan e bisa oye sheshe ana okasa ana we say oye show off entino yanko nenko crucify no. Mama nchia awa Mohammed NDC ni na oba MP mu ne de call why no. Ebra ba say the fake report in Japan entua $80 million no. Okocho congratulation message at the Anas'S. Me pese me hu ni post as of yesterday. I was saying come Anas'S. Say share be kwa come na ebia condolences so Anas'S be kwa say we are sorry so be kwa say. And this is MPP4. Now Reverend Team Fojo MP na wo asensat no. Na busuafo etie mo kan hye ne se won susu empre bebre e wo MPP mu na MPP sabi MPP4 akwa esunsun sorry omo de nkwasiafo ete asori ntimom de nyansafo ababidi ade MPP4 saaro mo pe na ebe kire omo se sebi mpediasa de opoto no onchi se de bom de intim fojo e pri nyina ana hwan no se na intim fojo yi nanim se okwa contest Bawumia ye be ka che se the sin of him na abusafo mu tie me ba be fa Ghana for reaction de abremo but there's a video bi a owura be fa opare ansa wone nam a wo ka se kende Japan eko Bawumia ho se so obe step down a Bawumia ntiase se obeye president ya every year bia o ma kende Japan a contract of $500 million. Sa se hunu we ho sa opare ansa one e kwacho 10 states of kende Japan na hunu penia sebi na adwene nkanda sa opare ansa da reason is say kende Japan tiase kwa step down e ma Bawumia ma ne ko on the post what was the guarantee say Bawumia be win the presidency a kende Japan be ka say me tie ase ma wako on oppose na say obe president ya efe bi ama contract $500 million but sabi say operansa no on say sabi oba hu sika both in the country and outside the country more than $500 million if you care to know. So Kende Japan will never cheapen himself said or quack or ton ne birthright ne penny near for just $500 million. So parents say unima sa video phone that o the nam e ka say and Kende Japan e can say Bawumia ntiase na sebi mprediasa won si form na Bawumia afibia o ma na ko na ayi awa tama na nimgu ase tama $80 million no awa Mohammed congratulations na o de ma Anas'S no sa nipa wait also MPP ni e kun say MPP ntoka and sa video na ma hu na MP for platform so a oparansa video o mo circulate say Kende Japan can call Bawumia say o ma no what they say every year bia no obama na contract $500 million. What is $500 million for Kende Japan? Or parents who don't $1 million da, and now value $500 million. Can he has a lot of money? And what got on the presidency for just $500 million? Now what the guarantees about Bawumia Korean ya? Kesim for Makwan Amaka Mobo. He should press about Bawumia never get closer to the presidency. Now Bawumia be president, obe damp, obe time what watching baby. Sabi who say sabi. Now obi a sabi. What loses to whom seat? Now go pre general secretary. Unya 50 votes. Now na mo say we campaign manager. Now campaign manager on ferry. O manage campaign 38.2 oparansa. O manage MPP campaign 38.2. MPs 88 MPs. Ana mo ferry na mo nam ena yenya 41, enya 42, enya 41 and a half, enya nim guase. MPP na call election led by Dr. Bawumia ye nim your percentage anya and we see 10, we see 20, we see 30, we see 41, we see 38. Among ferry and sa candidate mo that so here. Maybe back videos ni bi so mo travel about honorable Ken lawyer ko asema chemo. Na I was me twa sa de we fi mu. That Dr. Bawumia e kan sembi na Ghana for na munim. Wo say wo hwe aba ye to no man mu ni nyina mu a aye north east nkwa and this time MPP votes e kwosoro. Na 16 regions na only north east nkwa na votes e kwosoro a chese a total rejection of your candidature. Say yakoto aba na out of the 16 region only one region and a presidential candidate ni vote to appreciate here a total rejection of that candidate. And so Bawumia should be packed aside. And then I'm watching them exclusive on Saturday. But Austin, ebra $500 in buy no Ghana for be react papa bi ababe video say what to say can am video no.
Missy Metia. Sana sikare pa no mi wo jale mi ni ajibo. Sika no enie won kwa de adipa de wo ama we nto nka wo obi oni bi o sika ni nie wo de na mo sika kwa me yi free mobile money enie ya dollars no mu hia ya ko sika gwa 19,000 almost 190 million misi metua me na no kwa me ni nuan 70 million obetua ya betua 70 akwa ya fa so 7,000 say akwa fa so etua sika mo nche ni nkotua sika no akan ya ne ntebo ani kan kwa de we sika we see $18,000 ana $80 million $80 million na za tia kwa say dia won kwa aboya ya betua sika no eni sika ni ani pa de owo bi oni bi o mi ante wonka missing metua sana sikare pa no mi wo jale mi ni
good o say Ken kwa de ye betua. It tells you how people love Kende Japan. People cherish Kende Japan. Busa wo we MPP ni na wo wo envy Kende Japan ne say. Abronya wo ne boss aka we a anka obanya obi obaka to betua. Opare ansa wo ne boss aka na anka onye obi obaka to betua. Na sabi mprediasa Dr. Bawumia den e wo Ghana. Let us tell him the gospel truth. What na kofa the company about mama ECG bo sika wo shim every month bia. Na me say John Dramani Mama so Obaba investigate PDS and Haptel. Share companies are Dr. Bawumia at their bagana say ya o shesi ka twitwiri na ka Dr. Bawumia ba part me ehunu na meba opare ansa me se nyambo ochina ye tiasia opare ansa me shada ba ni program na sasem hu na ona mudi no o ya ka ke na Japan ko Bawumia wa say o man $500 million na Bawumia to on say bo party ni mu she ada honorable Ken peja Dr. Bawumia sa o takrade na Samira Bawumia efra PNC Carles me the video ba be kire mo nya mo kire na me pese osin mame honorable Ken di kwa me kompe wa Japan ne lawyer no ye ne guarantee interview ewa ba me pese utie kakra mesa bamu na me ko ahoma no so amene manfo so kwa akodi nkomo ene me se Austin imagine time we be nteme me wi a say ye nyina hwe Austin na de omuni nyina so ene say asam we say no ba bi adunu ya wie kede Japan di Anas'S nkunim Anas'S ye ni wo ena eba fie ena Tiger Eye for the statement bi di abaso man kopesika na mo kopɛ dey man kopesika me kai say kede Japan ne Anas'S case e wo Ghana court awarded damages against Anas'S. Ken Castle manintua onfa because no wan kwa kopesika okope justice. Ba wo Anas'S de okope sika na wo kire kwa afa so be multiply sika no. E wi aba be kan kire say ana wo ankope sika. Woni Ken nya asem o Ghana no when the judge described your action as investigative terrorists. Judge awarded a cause against Anas'S. Ken say he's not interested in the money. But what Anas'S? Why can't you interested in the money? You were thinking how your lawyers were going to multiply the money. Say, bet me ko do be $90 million. Now I there say for kwasia sika you for and if na kwasia answer. On say your kwasia bu answer. Tete no. Ana ene kwada so. Ukofo obi baba. Ene ne wo. Na wa anye ne ho ade a. Se bredo se wo kwa akoye ne ho ade a. Ye bedi kan je kwasia bu nsa sika. Enti Anas'S kwasia bu sika na de man en kwasia bu sika de pojo nsam se je. Next stop. Onkofa ache bi mfa butu ni ti emfa nanam Ghana. Wakoyi wonim akoje $350. Mame honorable Ken the lawyer ne tape no. One minua abeku of King Jersey TV ebon komo na munya abotre na mo bahu reason tia judgment the basa
but amano sa and yenkodan sorry $18 million no asua tia ba $500 obi kura devote say obetue sesika no e de ama honorable Ken lawyer eba me saying na akope mi say
yo abeku ene na ba kumpo entudwa adentia sabri nyina na Kennedy ohene preku Agyapong or the media aba cover but the lawyer for to no for say emfa bibia enko media ko sister asem no ebewie enukromu ni wanfa bibia enko nanso dako pe Anas'S edi ni media ebaye no sada no won share da etwitwa photo video eye the most embarrassing moment edebeto social media ni nyina no yetu ye Kennedy as for say enkasa kan kokobo cha osem e cha oyem kosi say court no be ma judgment mo ba hia Anas'S ka se wa wi ni nyina no. Now there is no court judgment. A free court where we need. Because my di assembly no jury no a mistake. Adia Anas'S and to me improve no. Jury no edeka ho. Adia Anas'S and to me and show any evidence for it no. Jury no a one say Essence Kennedy a politicians no. Not just say near Anas'S ebeka was atare crow for all the case trial days ni nyina no not just say Anas'S ye mobo enti yenhwe na ye manu bibi but ye ka say enya sa na mra ne tie esno mra ene esno ahumobro enne a me ni wo kesei court no I make it the final decision ye what order granted by Judge Jeffrey B. Beecham, Justice of the Superior Court of New Jersey, Essex County. And a date. I was sure say award na jury no at the man here for 18 million no and you're supported by the law. In fact, near Anas'S qualify for all this case $500. And see, according to the decision of the judge, or say order that the jury award of 18 million is hereby molded to $500. And only the judgment of the court. And only say court abu atain. Now, mama atie fon so atie ehun say, sir, the verdict na say Honorable Kennedy into 500 no. I don't just say Honorable Kennedy decided say could be defending who year and came to me defend it. The problem then said, sir, Ukacho be say onipa way or bribe Crawford, onipa way or the atutu asem eye juma onipa way or Jim Crawford say. Na say who need decision of a judge. Just say onipa no ya convicting na. It's very difficult for you to prove your case. And no, and a New Jersey court can said, say Honorable Kennedy say, Anas'S Eyobia or the patapa any dream, any juma, but ye ni court to be a decision at say, San Anas'S ya, and another say your kaya no, ni fapem no a week, and unti and ye decided say young go after the verdict. Young go after whether say your kind under New Jersey law a defamation or no defamation, but rather award na yama no and you're supported by the law and then court anything I drink.
Yeah, inti young comra no ya me kai pass ansa nanka ade na be wura judge nanim no on ma kwanse a lawyer for me no nkodi ano babae na se bianca mutim class setting out of court. A suggestion of some amount to be by Sanka Bia Honorable Kanaya Kradusen Kubeti and Anka Yefi court. O Kaipa
Mekai Abeku, Nasasa Moyan Kawaha, if he say, Mra Yemma, final Anas'S room in ya, sa order wenum. Anas'S lawyer for Edim Likakwa Bontin Koka say. Honorable Agyapong lawyer for Mpo Pacha say 1% won't go into settlement. And so Nanya Sana net here. Rather no, I Anas'S lawyers and they contacted me in particular. Say a bit to me and Kameni Honorable Nkasan say, you bet to me I come into an agreement to be that is
yeah, Abusia for more kwaba. I say a solid team. Make us all subscribe to the channel. Now, bon notification. Now, do come echo news say your life and to Ome TV. Oh, someone American or say na honorable Ken. Na you say $500 no. Obe defend say on the fame Anas'S. Obe defend it. Anya a proper judgment. But ye, baby ane eho emra. Ghana has say, Samekase bia Austin eye kromfo a. Austin bia wakowia bia bicycle kobada. Emma nipa no kowia ne sakre koba no ewo ho. Ebetuma be di adanse o court wa. That's fine. You will get your judgment. But New Jersey one man say, wo say obi eye kromfo a. Just a court are convicting on Sabone no. And sana what me da ko nyina so aka se nipa na eye kromfo. But Anas'S sad near man no ye ni nyina Ghana no ye. Enda Ken edne ko Ghana court a odi bem no. Ana omo say omo de say Ghana court ka say Anas'S ye blackmailer or ye investigator no. Was it happened outside their jurisdiction? And your mom now say the good thing is say and Ken has defamed Anas no. Mo share premises no. But na Ken no. Now on person about drag asem no. Or yeah be call primaries. Onye divided attention. Now say na what I say $500 aje. Now say Anas or turn the color TV akwa black and white. Because court America court no. Before say be a judge require very fast to the jury. Or mama opportunity say money out of court settlement. Or more for arbitration. I want the Agyapong suggest to pay either $10,000 or $5,000. Anas must say sir. Nipa must say man ko pesika. And I can suggest $500,000. You can say $10,000 or $5,000. I must say sir. Obi also one ko pesika. Arbitration they say amount of $5,000. We say sir. And now $5,000 no. Wakwa kwaje $350 out the coin for. Mame kwa ahoma so na me nua Jane enkobo nkomo. A member of Agyapong campaign team in the Eastern region. Eastern region Agyapong ya santoa no. Eno na asemi ba ye say na omo Eastern region. Omo so efa asem no. Me nua ba akwa ba.
Me so papa.
Na mpomoko.
Aw, Yehowa daroma. Eastern region de ese nsuo aguso ama haboko.
Na ella time na wote asem no na wote ne say na wote ye no say na ho ye wo na Eastern region for so say na mutu fa asem no
me no be ma me da wase be brain me che wote fo ne water fo so
good
I show nyina me tia papa kere de Agyapong
okay
me tia me ma me obapa ma Christian Agyapong
good
papa na incoming first lady
sure
me tia me papa Jerry our US
good
when you subempa abua papa me tia na be obia
good
papa eye nrano na wabu dim se aye owusu bempa ye bra pani
sure
owo na TV nra ewia no sinipen program so
okay
nrano na unua ba maji makonya na tesenya semketwa na me di program na chi yi
okay
ba program no so no ena ye beka as breaking news ye rakere de Agyapong ni Anas'S asem no ye akosini mebra ma she program no kra anhye da
okay
na so ye me tie mu no ese na wo ha ye mbe shopa na me tie mu se nyamia di nkonim
sure
because obi ni kono mo di ni bi eje nyankopon mo ba ya wa huru ana obisha wo gubi
sure
it said the yera Canada Agyapong ye maami Christy edi ni nkoto dwegu fom edi ni nsato ni sayem na ne tekre madabo dwe mo ne ma na ye bom pa ye ka chasa for rade say eni kwahye na nso nye ni petri mo poni nyame age eti rade nkasa ma yera Canada Agyapong no na asamno ba asa no enura no tese mi yemu sheme na mi tie mu nsoso ehu se nyame edi nkunim na ewi ase no eni pa ya dia yodium ena we PP party
yeah
enu na nura nene Friday na me ne wo ye program kan se
yeah
MPP party die ye titini pa na ni edi ana no din na no ya ye titini tra party no se fa be di party for atem nemo NDC for so titini pa ye se fa ko opposition wo so na ko ye wo ye ra Canada Agyapong da wo ye yi Anas'S asemi ba ye ti ye si Anas'S meji sa $18 million so se dey MPP for buibo say
sure
platforms bi ye wo so MPP for buibo say ye ra Canada Agyapong tie sika na onye sika meye politics bio it for ma retire no na enne Kenya yesi amayi a enra ye ra Canada Agyapong camp so ya fa ni agrokra
yeah bi
yes the Eastern region had your platforms so dear na eje jira so ankasa akere say message bu na credit this Obiye nyaje niema atamfo so kadem nra.
Okay.
Eni die baye pa na atamfo so kadem. We chire to me ni ahodi ekuta ye rakene de Japan.
Sure.
We chire nyame hira ne nyame ahodi e wono so. Medical card da me see ye rakene de Japan no. O te sapetesi onya advert. And so ye rakene de Japan kasa ye news so the whole Ghana.
Sure.
We chire to me ni ahodi a osoro hene de adomo no.
Sure.
Eni pen to me kan ye ra enhye.
Dabi.
Emadu abagye ne so nyina hunu bibi e woni mu.
Sure.
Bread Jesus Christ wu ya o sorry akosoro no. Oso obehwie na adom egu mrantie ne mabawa so. Mama beye ne nsentrene. Ene mrantie ne mabawa aba omudi politics echi no. Omu woni suade hunu. Eni nti no omu nyina tudi e rakere de Japan echi.
Sure.
Because omu hunu se Kennedy na bibi woni mu. Ye di bibi edie ni mu asade no obetna o meya benya so se mampani a obetimi aboa ma ye mabu no etimi ehu asisi wo mo ho so no mo so do nsasi wo mo bo no maka se ye nsoso aban bi ba ye ne ye nya bibi
so
fa ye di obi akọ election akọ lusu poto Ghana for MPP for se ye san fa ne nko
so
brekwa oba said ye rakene de Japan pia ye body ne so. Ne said ye rakene de Japan pia ne domu tu kono ho.
Sure.
Ne di pa ye de na kwatale wo men nyina paper so the whole Ghana nyina paper so ba. Ni ye twi ye ho ni ye twi ye ko hwe ni pa ko ba ni asan transe.
Yeah.
Adentia. Ye wa ye oprekese dem be do a pitiko tia. O pitiko tia na ne ho agye afie mu.
Yeah.
Dema ba oni ye rakene de Japan me say obi ni hono mo ne yi wo fasro bo anyon ko na kotokre kasro
dabi
eto obi ni hono mo odi ye rakene de Japan echi woni mu nyansa e woni business
dabi
onni mu nyansa wona brabom
yeah
because ye papa ne ye di na echi na nkasa no onye di pa okwadwefo
dabi
ye nyesan so nhye na no
dabi
na se de ye wura tie no benim se oni kedia nyame tu ni nyame ahode wono so bia no se ni pa no ka bo so afem
sure
because we go there corner nya e se wo ka
sure
se su ni ba no ye rakene de Japan mu
yeah
eni ti ye rakene de Japan nyame na wode na hyenyu ma pase na nyame no so wo mo na ni mu aseda se nyame no e be peja ye rakene de Japan wo menu
okay
efa ho bi die nipa beka efa ho ne die nipa beye ye be pesa me ka kire you say wo man mu ni say gidie ni ahotoso no mo nya wo ye papa Canada Japan mu no o mu nkuru gidie mu yiye wo se wo be nu mu so hwenchen ansa no wanom no mede ni wani ne ko so hwenchen bia na so mo do pa
yeah
eni ka betu futura gu ani iti se na wo ka Europe answer asedi
yeah
mini abema omo usa bronya nhihye ye na amfa
dabi
omo ton ye ya anto
yeah
me ka kire o madana me ka kire o se ensemu abronya ka nyina anya ensemu ye foforo
dabi
ewo bontin de enye news
dabi
the news foforo na fabra because once we can de Japan it is for the ayene de
yeah
it was two no means we had ni fufura wa bon kukuo mu bio
yeah
it koko pepi bi bra na no me so ma kotena se akwadwene ho no se be mai akwene ho de ne
yeah
agoma nensam no anfa
dabi
esi yem pasem bi nto no so
yeah
yeba kana de Japan asi amo bo ayen ya no se yen medi na chi no ko disappoint ye kwa so da
yeah
eti ye rakene de Japan won timi nkotena ho ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nko ye meeting no won ko ka se Mr. Foda ma wo kwa meji contract onye da ye rakene de Japan onye bega o
dabi
onye bi o na kwa ho trace ka o
dabi
aya na nkrofo ka se wo se ai na sika o discount no na to ye skani
sure
oye skani it's not Kenya me see a candidate here didn't buy skani
yes
Nina fe no be for man Japan dey about the homeland.
Dabi.
One one kasa so wo ma 22 wa hene ma.
Sure.
Obi ma me edu kro ntimi hwe. Ye nyina te Ghana nti oso e skani a oboa. If we Canada Japan wo ye sikani.
Sure.
Me a me ka say, me ye hie ni.
Yeah.
Eti me ne nyate.
Dabi.
Ni enfan hye ye trim. Ni enfan hye ya dwin. De wadi kan no wadi kan. Ye wadi kan na mpani focus and be ye se de wadi kan ni tie tina.
Sure.
Eni ti se mo no na mo ntia se ye wura koka se ye nye sikafuo mpo. Wankasa mi sikani yo no makasa wade no nyam nyina pa se. Party no no kwa na wo sika. Enyo no kwa so na aka bi da.
Dabi.
Bra ye wa Canada Japan ayi chama wuntumi.
Yeah.
Eni Anas'S konya problem wo ko Canada Japan ho wo studio bra na. Famna kwati ye bowling point.
Yeah.
Wan ko kan kire Canada Japan say ai wo di Anas'S atam ka kire say mimi sikani na betimi ni madi asi. Wanga.
Okay.
Na ye wa Canada Japan do onu kwa koka bia muso abobuom.
Dabi.
Asebo atia kire say eyo tan huru ni ahoya. Na MPP party no bro be hu se nanka na mo ode no. Na nanka na me pedi a yenya.
Na semfo awi ni nyina aka kwame nko.
Ya pen nanka na mo ye pedi a yenya because say come mo be hu se na Canada Japan ye de ne kwa ye ton no Ghana fo beto no. Eti bra ye nko fa ne nko no. Na MPP fo mo ankasa makeka mo nsemo a. Wuyi wa no ba bi enye. Ye papa pale ansa ensem wo ka no emfa enye dwuma eti won ha no kura emfa ma enne se nso otifie se ya man campaign team obedi animu wadi hu sika wie eti na bia wo sa badwana no mu se de bia next time ye be san de ama na de a eni nti no pese nkrofo hu se wo ho de a because wan ko parliament nti no ye ntiri di
okay
enu na bia wo pese o mie hunu na di a papa Ano or third party. Or third party.
O ma jo mo so.
Ko shenkola wo do mo koye no so na ebone.
Dabi.
Enkola ekura utini yedu esi wo so do nanti bedwem. Enkola esu a wo nkonya do ko bedwabase. Amen na wakogi di wa bedwabase akogi award. Next yesi koko shenkola no pedua ne mo mudi anka kwa akabone.
Dabi.
Eso ye see you Canada Japan na third party. Breko ni pebi na mu bofu drop ni mu a wako parliament da. Ya bo pa wa se da ko ka so obi de betimi aka. Eti o wa betna ho emfa.
Jane.
Do so da go temu kura be kan ya amfa. Na wa usi ka kwa ho na aka e be fa.
Dabi.
Emfa.
Me da si Jane. Me da si Jane. Me too.
Ya be to se me ka kire tie fo ne se. Die nyame hira no na wahira no obiala ntumi nse no enuanum David wo hira no atamfo bi yesen ko bese no wai nanso nyame ani wo ni sunti oyeya wantumi anse no rawa watamfo ye kwa enyo no na waye hio erade hira no na ye ne sa chese wo ye hira badia de wakafa wo hu so ye ni shiraba no wachiro se kan bedi nkunim otamfo mutwe mu tan mu pepe nye yeda ye ni adoye nko ababi obefa bia ebedi na chisa enome no de wasan osi ontimi ni nyame nhira ne ntentam enye wono na waye hwio erade nhira no na ye ne sa chese wo ye nhiraba dia de watrafa wo ho so ye mpopa mini ebe manyame nkan ho yu
nyame se kan ho in fact ene anwumre mesiamo Jane amia ya assorenti momfa collection nemra me the collection mo ne ba besu ne momfa collection mo nemra me nua Steve ma e wo London and papa ya so e hwe me from US Kobe Arafat from London me nua ba Dr Lucinda e wo USA Amo Ellen Amo enso e wo UK me ma me ba akoso e wo Tottenham ena me ame maame na enyina ehwe ena abusuafo enyina and in fact na de yaye assurance collection or say obi a eto collection na abusuafo honorable Ken lawyer one of honorable Ken lawyers no adi nkomo a me pese yeko etie no na ye ba Operansa video na make am say, them say Austin and the production no, why ne kama. A lawyer Eric Ochredako, honorable Ken lawyer Akasa. Me on say video ne Emra.
I have to correct some facts on the record first before I answer your question. First of all, there was no judgment of $18 million entered by the court on March 18th. This was a very bad PR done by Anas'S without any legal basis. The reason is that the jury returned a verdict of $18 million, but the court did not enter judgment because it was clear that there was an error on the face of the record. So it was at that time that the jury were dismissed and the judge asked the lawyers to put our argument on motion. So the argument was still pending before that very court. There was no judgment entered at all. Now, there was no legal basis for Anas'S to be awarded $18 million. The reason being that the jury returned a questionnaire during the course of deliberation on punitive damage, getting clarification from the judge and stating on record that they awarded $5 million for Anas'S for compensatory damage, $5 million for actual damage, and $8 million for punitive damage. Under New Jersey law, if an individual does not prove actual damage, they do not qualify for punitive damages. So in this particular case, Anas'S could not prove any actual damage against him for the alleged statement made by Honorable Kennedy Agyapong in New Jersey, which resulted in this particular lawsuit. Now, if he is not liable for actual damage, which is $5 million that the jury awarded, that $5 million is out of the record. Once you don't qualify for actual damages, you do not qualify for punitive damage. So the $8 million is also out of the question. It was only left with the nominal damage, which the jury awarded $5 million. Under New Jersey law, the maximum you can award for nominal damage is $500. So we knew we had won the case from, especially on the verdict side, from the very day that the jury were dismissed. I have to correct some facts on the record first before I answer your question. First of all, there was no judgment of $18 million entered by the court on March 18th. This was a very bad PR done by Anas'S without any legal basis. The reason is that the jury returned a verdict of $18 million, but the court did not enter judgment.
Abusianfo, o chami anim asem council na wasumua. Memenya lawyer ni, but utie and some of me can be kind na, and na lawyer na baby so. That was claim na na but I now threw something on the airwaves and Ghana for some for the lazy people. And multimedia for the honorable Ken Ewa 70 or the Comenia and Ken Agyapong can go to $1 billion and for manas. But no credit and no credit. And no credit ya TC for man. And quantum pa na jatan saying you're sorry. The shady case no ya de abana wie. Ken Agyapong sika go to manas $500. And so now proper defamation. Defamation kese bia no wa yanji compensate to damages any punitive damages. But now say somje somje but ne omo ka sama cha na say o next time and first fucking case we from free Ghana e me ha America for. Na opara ansa video no osinsa fa video no ma me na me mfa eno nko pick course no. Also we are now the studio license so e dey ato edwane mfa pick course na yen soro djuma die so.
Nano, the catcher was me bar, me cocoa.
And then come pick your course. Also, we are not the civil license or Eddie at all. If you are from pick your course and at the end, so you may be so.
I'm a tool of
and then come pick your course. Also, we are not
ending commerce na man phone TV. Say me ban ho ye kan sem. Okay. Nanka Ghana for who yenti or contest election we. So upon bio bo mama ne because you how a call Dr. Hosenga all agreed to give him about $500 million of contracts of the president annually. And a doctor refused yours here and I contest too. ACA. But one about my money. I say I be call doctor ho. Enka. Nano, me catch you say me ba me kuko
want to me radio
and go for you ho no mun nyina didi nkomo. Nano me kasa o radio station bi okumase. Na me to ne nkra say ebetumi o hia me wo ne radio station ho.
HFM.
There be ye won kran.
Okay.
Ya those brother numre program na yo mo ye na e popular no. Ye ni nkomo wo so na man phone ti. Say me ba ne ho ne kan sem.
Good. Abuja for that is opare answer. No ye MP e wo suhum wa san se onim hwe. Ye tu no ana so kwa opa general secretary or contest JFK. One na we ye onya 50 votes. Ana ne video we amo secretary say ana say obe president ya o ma kende Japan $500 million. Now what was the guarantee say Bawumia kwa kende Japan ti ase mana na obe flag bearer owe ye na Kwanya presidency no. Oh, some penifo bi o asebi asensuo na je omutirimo. Because that argument we will make say opon bio na kwafro opon bio so begina opon bio no want me and confirm say asem say second Japan ko Bawumia o say Bawumia nti ase so be di president ya. Every year man a contract $500 million. Na sabi agreement ko man for breach da. And penifo we more party mu amaso asade we dinam and a MP before secretary of platform so just to prove that Kenya Japan is selfish. Why na selfish Bawumia? Why na selfish Bawumia? Now me can say me ache MP before. Someone pam Bawumia free MPP mo ho. Bawumia obedan MPP say CPP ana PNC. Why me can say ba ho nchebo. Ade na esi ne no asido. Hey, Bawumia papa. Now oye a member of UP. Ana Bawumia papa sorry ana okudi konkonsa che Kwame Nkrumah efa UP for. Ana Kwame Nkrumah tena UP for so ana UP anti-man peja. Na Kwame Nkrumah eye no ama ne post. Ofiri Kwame Nkrumah ana oba NDC. Monkonko check say Rollins Council of State ya oso in 1993. Bawumia papa no the chairman of the Council of State. Wadi konkonsa from UP akọ CPP akonya minister asamba NDC. Ana nko ogu UP. Ana saade na akọ asamba nene ba. Oye MPP and niama na eye NDC niama ana Bawumia introduce MPP mu yenkwa buwe yenkwa sewe yenkwa yese yenkwa twa ntonto sai maka me se Bawumia o kan se okodi boni aba no ma o ka sika o se ene nyame nkomra ne su ene ne ban no na o wi a o hia no heda e sere kire o ase on ne onka ho boni bia ekoso MPP Dr. Bawumia ya aware of na MP before sama hunu ampam Bawumia mfiri MPP mu a obeye MPP se CPP na PNC na mebo MPP yati no achi Bawumia person part of MPP a ka 1992 kono papa cut cross with NDC no komo ba MPP mu 1993 Bawumia papa ewo eye Council of State member run eso mu in wo ye NDC ni na ne ba aba na mo so no so hwe Bawumia nya no ho say tam ewo MPP mu haptel Bawumia dia PDS scandal Bawumia and software ye did talk kanea Emma ECG boy aye denina e Bawumia companies. Yes, come and tell me something boy. Na mo kwa sa niema we nyina na opare ansa afa ho e ba be kan che ye se ken Agyapong ko Bawumia ho se o man a contract of $500 million. Na ho na ni breeze ka chen Bawumia. Why na ni breeze ka chen Bawumia? Mo musa Bawumia se obi a de contract ba ya Bawumia ka che se on de onimu no fan kwa che onua no nipa de ba no onua no mo kwaje contract ni ye hwe maka che mo se someone call him to order ye betra se ye kan sem aho abronya kwa doesn't come closer because can the Japan to no and some me kan for your makon Bawumia de na hye ho me software ye de to anyamodin kanea ene de edu water bay ama water bay ne boa ye din nyina Bawumia software ECG meters na ye de bu Ghana for nya Bawumia companies PDS for ko fa baaye haptel ho adia na ma ja sa niema we ho na mo ba brebe Kende Agyapong. You want to talk trust about Kende Agyapong when you have a weak candidate or no admit to say ya call 2024 election 2024 only regional the vote appreciated North-East 15 region are rejecting it completely. Candidate where candidates are no election. Candidate among quite the number of Muslim candidates or fail as member of parliamentary candidate. That's also way. Mo check it as one vote. The Nanado in 2020 and the Bawumia in 2024. Mo check it Northern Region vote. Share MPP and him Guase woman say MPP a call election. Upper East any seat. Upper West any seat. OT any seat. Voter region any seat. Out of the 16 regions, 4 regions were MPP any seat. Nipa of the elections, no. Ekwaje sa nim Guase Bawumia. Okay? And him Guase ba so say a whole region your one seat. Region and a year party yenchi. JH are home region. Buzia home region. Bono aka 1 seat. I have 1 seat. Bono is 1 seat. Western North 1 seat. There were 4 regions are MPP. I was just 1 seat. Another 4 regions are MPP no seats. Now, sorry about their calculations. Mama can't say my all their can regions at 12 MPP because of Bawumia. And religion play key role. Tribal play key role. And the others we do here. Pentecost for Bawumia ko dada aduchum. Ama Pentecost for move full crowd and count much. Roman for say omusika da Rome for two omo for say Bawumia be president ya the country will turn to a Muslim country, so vote against a Muslim candidate and the Roman will still be there waiting for Bawumia in 2020 if the MPP makes a mistake and present him. Now the Chrome form and Cramophone quite omo nyini mo ka so mo say Bawumia we prakunam and the nkofo bi ne kan you the same we say na enyam Bawumia kon na obi akọ election no 38.2 we interest I was all presenting with on I'm also 41 on yan he but when you tell where he got the 41 ma'am Jane Mensa be declare was say minus 9 constituents after 9 constituents do you still get the 41 and now Bawumia fere so be kan results onya ye and 42 43 41 onya 38.2 and baby we said a political party in government etimi call lesson enya say now parents sad way more security now parents yeah the angel of some pamba Bawumia and say and I honorable chief say and suspend Bawumia man for someone tears and say walk election one worry o campaign manager o come manage election mo nya 38.2 with 88 MPs won ya prepare so be sack no what sadin do achi ade mu nyina abon for na monam o campaign manager or manage elections on ya 38.2 with 88 MPs. What does S1 do? She said, what does for a campaign manager? Now, make quite a parents like my permanent da. Our parents are back in the Japan camp second. A man language, a man is car, non call thank you to because we are quite less than 50 votes. And I can say under my foot and a palm no. ana Bawumia sika na Haptel sika any PDS any software they toil ECG bills this kind of go and TV man or the ope. And can Agyapong will never give that money to one person? Can you prefer giving it to party people, delegates? Man for sorry I say, and an Bawumia could take $2 million. Bawumia is coming for the Juma say. Ye nimba Bawumia pay. Ye nim pay. Mama Kwame na MPP sabi a conform and trickers azafo ababe we party mu. And my introduce NDC su ne ban e party ni mu. And then a Ghana 1 a Ghana 2. And when was the last time MPP echo elections a year boom month for 2 months for ni. Here me say Bawumia mo pa mo Bawumia tranche party mu ba jo say form. Say MPP for mo fra Bawumia tranche. Now it's a party ne mu anjoa. Bawumia free party ne mu ba jo na mamu nsuro say Bawumia and na ofri mu a na chief force Bawumia ni supporters who Bawumia support say MPP for or inherit Kufuor numbers. Dr. Bawumia any support only base. He inherited President Kufuor base in the party. The more Muso said Bawumia or Freeman and Kwafasa Montono, Bawumia has no genuine supporters. He inherited President Kufuor supporters. Can the Japan and the base our party anymore? If you care to know. Abuja for I say solitude be the Shaibula Sisi or your brother non kono Agyapong sima edu enkro ene ye very extensive manfa in charge ko Emma Munia Steve and afi so papa yaw na menchia Munia Ellen amomensa enso ewo UK na menchia obi a ohwe mesfed Munia ba ewradwo mu nyama mo hwe obi a ohwe me bia no encha so ko enkoma ma me ko kan some of mo chat ne embra we say every Mark Adolfo Shaibu so it's Mr. Opon Bio supporting Bawumia and then asem Anna Prince is it Zamani TV he is not okay Rajwa or say let can be Ken Anna Dixon Daniel was a ha poor boy Anas'S come and take 50 euros to join the 500 to take transport back home okay or say uncle and is it official Nana Nation? Bawumia is very sad for the good news. Okay, so I sad and fun. Yeah, fun. The open the opening yankomo bodybuilder for Ken. Was it this Shaibu guy? I love him too much because he has been loyal to Ken from day one. I've worked with Ken since 2009. So Sema Jenny will fear, and I've also gotten closer to him. I know what he has. Me baba can't say me actually. Hey, Dr. Bawumia na omo cosmetic leaders. Omo exposure. They don't have any exposure. Mumusa Dr. Bawumia say. Also, when you more bank, no one time businessman or turn anymore. One a broke dealer and got into even $10 million. About mamo a man for bad. No man that damage your coat. I be boo mine say. Kwame Amponsa was say hello, good evening. Kwame Amponsa was a great job. And okay, Alex Opon was say God bless Honorable Ken. Message Raymond Salom Atipo was say the more you try to destroy Honorable Ken, the higher he soar like the eagle. God continue to guide and protect Papa. Okay, and Rajwa say Honorable Ken is coming like Kakai. Rutherford Nyako say Ken is blessed and is coming. The truth also Honorable Ken is blessed. Ghana wake up. God has prepared that man for us. Albert Ofodo say let Ken be Ken. Okay. Mickey Apollo also God bless Honorable Ken. Margaret Adu also preach on the good job. The truth Madika Kan. Okay. I was for Ade Omu nyina say Honorable Ken etimi kotena che Kufuor tab no be etimi kon convince China ni Bruni age a contract of $600 million at the basic bui hydropower. What is our papa we etimi the president? Now Dr. Bawumia before say Obabaya running meeting monche me expose no before say Obabaya running meeting. Could you tell me, Sir Dr. Bawumia, no two kwanya, no for business class, or for economy moneko? Can the Japan be full business class? Aqua committee the business class of people. Mon chairman say, Dr. Bawumia, before so Obabedi Ghana president, no what exposure. I think in the Japan in terms of business. na Ghana for na team my ho kwan na sabi obi a che coat aba dada na obuye Dr. Bawumia eba no mo fie wo enkran no on top of fie me se mo ya ho ensama ye be keka kire mo no Samira Bawumia no tekanda no top of fie enama ba MPP ntinu mo oni mansions cantonments mo go fie o ma progu o ama ka kire se Kende Agyapong se wo wi o man sikada she Ghana fui me busa masemu yesi Kende Agyapong okasa ana Kende Agyapong say what says Kende Agyapong there's an element of corruption around him by Bawumia and the PDS Haptal software ya ditua live bay Bawumia and if mo nyene sad no ade ade to abatia obi corruption they voted against MP because of corruption but Kende Agyapong about corruption and who so okasa na kasa nti okosi kaidu and dance center mo man no enye ne kasa nti no top plant mathematics hospital no ne kasa nti okoto plant ade ma omo no yesi Kende Agyapong ana we say abusuafo wa say Kende Agyapong atwa ntroda samije mfi asem esi ye no aye Kende Agyapong anka aye na asena ko be fa ya no this is the kind of leader yepe na Ghana fo enye nya atwom ana Ghana fo a yetia so ya hwe de Ibrahim Tuara ye ya hwe de Ibrahim Tuara ye small boy ya wo Ibrahim Tuara wo Ghana ha mo se mo mpe mo ye Ghana fo dodo na nya atwom too much let us be honest with ourselves ye ne Burkina leader ye se nya akepe ne version any Kende Agyapong mo se yenkofa obi ba jeki no ba jeki kwa na yiri ko bu obi da ko ntiman ka ye stop it na konta ekotu MP wa denta wantiman ka stop it Kende Agyapong ana ma krisi efa excavator so ko bu obi dan kasa ada no kasa mesi Kende Agyapong ana konta ye so ko ahotu MP a anko ne beko ba ye musa se na konta e kwa denta wa sponsor wa man sika en samo sorry na mo san be kanche sanse mu e de che ya busuafo na mo pa kire se let us be honest with ourselves Kende Agyapong is the way abusuafo si o bre na nonkron aba pan wosima aduo no ya ba be som ya se ke ba pick course but ya ka se pick course e china ana o se enfa course okay o se enfa course ne fa line to so na omo meeting aba no omo mbra na ya pick course no kakra me say America for no omo gusu etwen and UK for no so omo so egusu abusuafo number na 0543666646 0543666646 and so all the file WhatsApp that's a normal call ne ba obeto form anti opedi anaka why normal call ne precom 0543666646 medin e de shaibula sisi fa seda ema Austin Bema na afeso da room villa estate and afeso no Ella Vista resident for sunya da omo ina ase o mada o manene ya transia ye de the live coverage at the bro number no and that studio number and that so no anti mama hwete obegina hello some kind hello yes sir, good evening chief but you didn't be okay free okay yanko sunyane
okay hello
yes sir oh live yanko yes sir
good evening
Samuel yanko
Sunani
Samuel men tie o utie o ho a delay yanko
Kesabu o ye fa dikira pa to say yamaya na offense case this boko
sure Mate Samuel la na nya pa nya hello good evening Mesa mo fra mamu ntie mu ho anu no delay e ba sa na mamu ntie mu hello good evening
yeah good evening Taibo
good evening pa jodi na be okasa free
meeting the Richard Agyapong because free still region Fantiagwa
yanko
yeah Daniel Yasi Taibo
yes sir
say e we also there ne nyame be kan nipa da sanin intimate sano
sure
and the hook or crook Yebra Ken, you're the neighbor be the president.
Sure.
Main prolongo, Ghana is a Christian country.
Sure.
So we need a Christian, a leader.
Sure.
And by hook or crook, 2028, we are bringing Honorable Canada Agyapong.
Medase.
Money, only Crawford Kanye Juma.
Medase. 0543666646. 0543666646. Me say offer WhatsApp call na that's a normal call about obeto form. And two bra just go through the normal call. Ghana form more brucha more friend yan. Me say I'm go through the normal call. It's a call through the WhatsApp call na it's a normal call about obeto form. Now share message ni be about Deborah Ahin or say let Ken be Ken. Mark or say Ken the Japan is the man who can lead Ghana. Okay, Mike Adolfo or say hey Mike Adolfo message, you know, okay, or say I will be surprised if Mr. Opon be okay, Madika Akano. Okay, Madika Akano. Abusha for him says a course, no, I'm said the meeting after my friend to be at network and so I start. If the people want to go through, okay, my main call for away. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir, good evening.
Bibia
Boko na also.
Nyame adom Boko.
Okay.
Mpajo semo program is.
Also.
Yo. The kind na menchia na menna wasi odwuma pa wo ama.
I said it. Normal call about you, but what up? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Pacho. Dina be akasa free.
Hello, Doctor.
Yes, sir. Ma neso.
Hello, Doctor.
Yes, sir, boss. Me to nka.
Okay. The provision to your program. I'm sure program that's I got medical years.
Macho be one room as okay.
Okay, so
okay. Sorry. Hello. Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Pacho. Do you have a free?
But yes, I'm a junior.
Okay. Okay.
We program number 10 year.
So young.
Yeah, but I said, Daniel, the papa Kennedy.
Sure.
So, the young position and one bedroom.
Sure.
Indeed, will be better.
Yeah, be.
I want someone for a or the name him for now. Information in a here. Nanyes kana Ubuchiano. Say the information you review, it is then the money coupon said. Yes, sir, $80 million Boko, Kona go one year. And my honey campaign.
Sure.
I said that Yakopo, I'm on by my.
Medase. I wish I for Medin at the Shabula Sisi fast Dama Austin Bema. Na daruma na enyumire wa betrase me yes our life production ntimi emfa course no bia Ghana show this time na about 921 na mbo chana so ye ba adwuma so Ghana for book do na air transfer mobile so but Ghana call no e ba normal call na be cut all line no enti no mu emfa adwuma de nsi adom re school samba chana ye be say share na another live production about makramo